Hello everyone and welcome back to Susa Plays. Time for GeoGuessr again. I hope you're ready. I'm ready. Here's the seed. Well, it will be in the video description for you as soon as I've copied it and pasted it. And okay, and let's start the challenge. Okay, we're on a road as usual. Let's check the language real quick. Old Spring for rent. Alright, this looks like North America, but which state? I would say it's the US, but which state? I do not know. 45 is the speed limit. Let's put the marker over here. See if we find anything. It looked like that time we saw a lot of churches, and then we ended up being in, what was it, West Virginia? But I don't see any churches yet. Okay, wooden house. This one looks sort of like the houses in like Germany and Switzerland. Same style there, but I don't know what the wooden detailing there is called, but Darcy Lane. Darcy. I think there are cities called Darcy with some other street signs, but I'm not gonna focus on the small roads. I'm gonna try to find. There's that stop ahead, right? Okay, so we must be crossing a road that's bigger. This one's headed north. This says Scarborough, Hillsborough, Orange Royal Fire District. Okay. Pickup trucks. Orange Rural Fire District. Orange. Haven't we seen a city called Orange in some state? Yeah, but which one? I don't know. Scarborough, Hillsborough. Mark Twain. Now, borough is... And these names are sort of British in their origin, so I would say we would be along where the original colonies were. But that's just a strange guess. That's probably not. There's a borough, Statesboro, Hillsborough. Could we be in Georgia? Is there an Orange, Georgia? Orange County, isn't that near Los Angeles? I don't see any Hillsborough though. There's Orangeburg. And Swansea is another British name. Columbia. Well, I'm gonna put, that's not even Georgia, but still, I'm gonna put the marker in South Carolina then, and then we're gonna look around a little bit more. We can see, what does this say, for instance? Adopt the highway. Orange County. Orange County. I feel like I should know where that is. Custom Classics. Now selling. Lucas Farm. $500 for a custom classic. What is a custom classic? Is it classic literature? Classic cars? If it's a classic car, then $500 is probably pretty cheap. Capital Builders will build to suit your plan or ours. Alright. We will either build it so it suits your plans, or we'll build it so it suits our plans. If you're lucky, then those will coincide with your own. Foxfire private road. Very good. We're driving on the right. A bit late for that. Which state could this be? Well, I don't have anything that says this wouldn't be South Carolina. Maybe this river. I don't think this is the Mississippi River. Doesn't even say. Orange County. New York? Is this upstate New York? Is there an Orange County here? It was North Carolina. Well, that's pretty good. Pretty close. There's the Greensboro. Was it really that big? Hillsboro, Greensboro. Yeah, probably. Chapel Hill. There's no Orange, though, as a city. But maybe the area is called Orange County still. This is the Hillsboro Road, which leads to Hillsboro. Chapel Hill. You might have seen that. Okay. Well, pretty close. Carolina still the Carolina, just not the right one. If I get over 4,000 on a US one, I'm pretty satisfied. So yeah, because it could look something like this and would be very difficult. Okay, let's go south. This could be Australia actually, but again, it can be North America. Looking at it, it's probably more North America than Australia. A really bad camera, of course. But if it is North America, which it is, because that guy was driving on the right side, we should have a chance of hitting a better camera if we get on a different road here. Okay, the road just turned. Here's the railroad. Interesting. If we can find a good Melvin's one-stop center. If you stop there, you'll never stop there again. Okay, there we go. Better camera. This road is apparently more important, so they used a better camera for it. We have a sign that we can actually read. It says Matthews Break, National Wildlife Refuge. Probably not refuge. Junction 706. Okay. West 706, there's the American flag, right? I would think so. So, North America again. A church. Is it a Baptist church? Can't tell from this angle. Maybe this one will say. No, that's just the wildlife again. Okay, let's move a little bit backwards and then try to figure out. Can't read it. Well, it's some off branch of Christianity at least, because they had the cross. I thought it said Greensboro. Clarksdale and Greenwood. Clarksdale is furthest away. Alright, we had the bad camera and then the good camera again. Maybe we're in this region then. Because that's what we had last time. Greenswood, Clarksdale. I'll look at this sign. This size. Tallahassee. Jackson. Clarksdale. Champaign, Bloomington, Detroit, Albany. Okay, we probably have to zoom in one level if we were to see it. Sioux City, Sioux Falls, Minneapolis, Farmville, Dickinson, Rapid City, Colorado Springs. Yeah. Oh, well, apparently I put the marker in New Mexico. Okay, let's zoom in a little bit. Jackson, Vicksburg, Maryland. Okay, which part of the US would this be? We have a church. We have a road that goes straight north. Farmlands. Sign over there says probably nothing important. Norris PlayStation. I can't read it. Okay, well, we have a minute here. Maybe we can get all the way to, I've already forgotten. Bloomdale? Green something? Greenwood? Burlington? See, I see so many places on the map, and then I see one name on a sign, and then I scroll through the map and I see like 100 places, and all of them get mixed up in my head. Okay, well, we're in the US. Alright, Montgomery was there. I'm gonna guess we're in Virginia. Harrisonburg, Roanoke, Richmond. Could be Virginia, right? Maybe this says... What's that say? Drop the highway. America. Alright, we're in America. Let's see if I can find it on the map. Probably not, right? Refund days. Alright, we were in Mississippi. So that wasn't very good. Greenwood, Greenville. Which one was it we saw? Probably Greenville. Not sure though. Vicksburg, Memphis. Well, I didn't see Memphis. Then I would have known we were in Tennessee, which we weren't. Greenwood, Rising Sun. Clarksdale. Yeah, Clarksdale was it. It was Greenwood and Clarksdale. Well, okay. Didn't find it. Got a poor score there. It's always difficult in North America. Right, we again have cars driving both ways. 2 votes for right, 2 votes for left, another vote for right. We have Col Melicion Salazar. Col, what does that mean? I think I've seen these sort of... No, it's not Brazil. Is it Mexico? It has those Col something. 99 cents. That could be sort of anything. Let's look at this. Bubu Lubu. Prubello Congleado. Well, it looks Ricolino. Is it ice cream they're selling? What is he carrying? Fireworks? Maybe it's some sort of candy? .com, I suppose. Well, that doesn't tell us anything. Let's head out on the road here. No tirar basura. Could be Spanish or Portuguese. I'm thinking South America. Or maybe Mexico. Actually, probably first guess Mexico. Second guess somewhere in South America. Calle. What does Calle mean? Street? Okay, he's driving on the right, I think. So Mexico, probably. But where in Mexico? Let's try, there was the Bubulubu truck again. Disney. On ice? Okay, we have wedding dresses, I suppose. You don't have a web address, do you know? Okay. What about the online weddings? You not design dresses for those? Cordelio Morento Canton. I kind of feel like Cuba. Cuba Ivaredo. Does that mean travel to Cuba? Travel to Disneyland? Travel to New York? Probably, right? To Paris. Doesn't mean we're in Cuba. No, this is a travel agency. So we're not in Paris or in Disneyland or in New York. And probably not in Cuba. Or it could be on Cuba, I suppose. Do we have anything to call? Well, can't really see anything that would be. But if you're traveling to Cuba on your vacation, you're probably in Mexico. Wouldn't that be logical? I mean, you go to Disney World, you go to Paris. Well, everyone could go to Paris or New York or to Disney World, but I kind of feel like if you have what do you say, trips to Disney World, you have to be at least, on the American continent. So I would put the market down in Mexico and near the coast there because, well, I'm not sure. Either way, we have already spent all our time, so we can't really figure out what city this is in time. Nuevas promisiones. Oh, it's a gym. Oh, a game. I know what that is. I see. La Anita. Nope, I'm not going to be able to figure out where this is. Cocina Económica. There's a lot of text on the buildings, but I can't really see any indications of country or city name. Or at least I can't make them out from all the other text. We were in Mexico, but we were on Yucatan again. In the city of Mérida. I might have seen Mérida somewhere. Calle. Calle means probably street then. Street 103, Street 62, Street 64A. Does all Mexican cities have Calle? No? Well, this one has, right here, 46812. So I suppose that's common in Mexican cities then, because we looked at two and both of them had it. Yeah, that was pretty close to Cuba, so that was my guess, that if you travel to Cuba, you probably live pretty close to Cuba. I mean, if it was South America, it would be kind of weird if it was Argentina and they had trips to Cuba of all places. I mean, you have your own places to go. Well, Mexico does as well, but anyway. It's over. We had the right country at least. Okay, we see some houses or farm in the distance. We have a sign here that says, that tells us we're in Rosa Tri Aropa. I can't read that. Could be Russian or some other, like Bulgaria. Should we go towards this intersection here? Go against. I kind of want to say this says Europe in some way. But I don't feel like I can be very certain of that. What does this one say? Okay. Can't tell really. Sometimes you can sort of make out cities you know. It could be Bulgaria. The letters sort of fit. It doesn't say Plovdiv though. It might say. Actually, it does say. No, it doesn't. But the first three letters are the same. So it's sort of Veliko, Tarnovo, Ganiko. It has like 4 names, the city. And the first 3 are the same as this one. So something that starts with Vel, if it's in Bulgaria. 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 So what would that be? Can we find the other city? I'm gonna put the marker in Bulgaria for now. And let's move on a little bit and see if we can find some sort of road marker or a little bit of mountains over here to the south. It could be in Romania then. But they don't have the Cyrillic, at least not on the Google map. Moldavia. Or we could just be in Ukraine, Belarus, or Russia. Alright, here we have more road signs. Oh, they have a mix. Nova Zagora was the one that I said was Europe. It's not that far away though. Then we have Banja, Nova Zagora. Can I find that in perhaps Bulgaria? New Zagora. I don't know where old Zagora is. Nova Zagora. It's not big enough to be in this size of map. Could be in like the Ukraine. I don't see anything called Nova Zagora. Russia then? No. I kind of feel that we're pretty close. Like we're not in this part of Russia because they have this sort of mix between Latin and Cyrillic. Serbia, Novi Pazar, Novi Sad. Is there a Nova Zagora here? Alright, this actually looks better language-wise. Novi Pazar. As you can see, it's Hob. Well, it's the same language, but that would. Chervanenko. No, can't. It says Novi, not Nova, so probably something with a similar language, like perhaps Croatia. They don't have Cyrillic there, apparently. Bosnia-Herzegovina doesn't have Cyrillic, at least not on the map. Montenegro, no. We were in Bulgaria. Well, that's unfortunate. There's Nova Zagora. Stara Zagora. Real close to Plovdiv, which was... no, it was this city which I would recognize the letter from. Alright. Well, I should have gone with my initial guess then. And since they were called Novi, not Nova, should have had that as a hint that we were not in Serbia, but somewhere close to Serbia that has a similar language. Well, it's still a neighboring country, so we got a pretty high score. I mean, we were in the wrong country, and still we get more than when we're in the US, but can't figure out which state we're in. So, all in all, so far, we have 13,000 points and one more to go. Let's at least get 15,000. But again, we seem to be in hang on, farm road, but this is in the shape of a state again. Let's try to find out. Is that Texas? That has to be Texas, right? Look at it. It's like this square up here is the border to New Mexico. You have the border to Mexico down there, the coastline, and then goes up like this. Yeah, this has to be Texas. Okay, let's see if we can find Farm Road 765. The odds are we won't. 765. Is it like this size? Are these farm roads? I think so. Let's just look in different parts of Texas and see if we can find something that says 700. No, this is a lower number, and 1000. So I guess the numbering starts up north. 700 would be down south then. This is 2000, 1000, 2600. Right, which direction does this road go? Straight west to east, or east to west, depending on your perspective. Look closer to the border to Louisiana. 800, 200, 400. I'm assuming that their numbering system has like the same. As you can see, there's a lot of 100s in this same area here. There's a lot of 200 in this area here. So I'm hoping that if we can find some 700 like here, we would have to find the 765. Perhaps close by. I'm going to put a marker there. 764. That's like one away. So it would be the next one to the south. Rush Road. 770, 750, 740. Where did 765 go? I lost it. 764 we had. 720. Why not try to drive a little bit and perhaps see a city or something? Yeah, let's do that. There's the 764. I'm gonna guess where the 764 is for now. But then we're gonna have to try and find the 765. Which should be in like the other end of Texas for some reason. But it has to be Texas. Unless there really is another state that looks just like Texas on the map. I don't think all states have that their roads have that sort of state map on their. Yeah, 765. Farm Road 765. Looks to be pretty open, and I don't see any large cities nearby. There was a sign there though. Adopt the highway. Okay, well, I'm not gonna do that. What does this one say? Mustang Creek. Mustang Creek, huh? Well, Mustang Creek, that could be in Texas. It has a hint of Texas in the name. CO Road 4444. County Road? Country Road? Take me home? Okay, well, that camera is not very nice. Alright, we were in Texas, but we were in completely the wrong part of Texas, even though the road number was 1 away. Zoom in, and that's where we guessed. So the 765 is actually this one. It goes on for a while. So maybe it will travel all the way over here, and then get to be in the right area. That's a bit unlucky. It goes all the way to here, which would have been a little bit closer. And then I suppose we could find it again if we're looking close. We're close to Dual and Milledgeview. There's the Mustang Ranch. So this must be the Mustang Creek. Well, not necessarily, but Mustang could be named for several things in Texas, I suppose. Alright, we're pretty far from major cities, close to San Angelo and Brownwood. Alright, at least I should have gone with just in the middle of Texas and ended my search there. It would have been a perfect guess. But we did manage to beat 17,000. It's at least something. Considering we were in North America 4 times, I think it was a pretty good score, even though I botched the Europe one anyway. So yeah, not a really great round, but minimized the mistakes, so still got 17,000, which is average, I suppose. Anyway, I hope you had fun, and I hope you enjoyed the game if you played along. And thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.